Hi there, this is Rob from Reason101.net, and I'm here to continue with my tips and tricks for Reason 4 users. I noticed that the last tip that I provided, which is how to automate your CV trim knob, wasn't really as straightforward as I could make, so I'm going to make it a little bit more straightforward here. I am going to add an instrument, a Thor, then I'm going to add a matrix. Pattern sequencer. I'm going to randomize the pattern. Okay, good enough. I'm going to copy the pattern to track. I'm going to go into my sequencer. I'm going to put that into the Thor. I'm going to delete my matrix. Don't need it anymore. I'm going to go back, and now what I'm going to do is create an arpeggiator. And I will move the pattern to the arpeggiator. I will play it. Okay, so you can hear the difference in the gate length when I'm changing the gate length around. Okay, so now, actually let's even make it a little more pronounced if we can. Okay, there we go. So now, if we want to automate this gate length CV in, what we're going to have to do is turn the gate length all the way down, create a matrix pattern sequencer holding the shift key, change this to a curve, and let's just create a very simple curve here, and let's place the curve CV into the gate length, and it's going to be fully on. So when we play it now, gate length is fully controlled by that CV. If we turn it down, it's fully off. And different variations will change the gate length if you change this trim knob. So what if you want to automate this trim knob? Well, the easy solution is to create a Thor device, holding the shift key down. What we're going to do is we're going to use this as a pass-through. So the CV goes into from the curve to CV1, and then from CV out into the gate length. Okay. And then, since we have to tell Thor what to do, we're going to put the CV input to the CV output, and we're going to use this amount parameter. Okay, this is another way you can do it. You're going to change the amount parameter by programming it. So what needs to happen next is we need to select all the devices. Okay, right click, combine them. And then in your programmer, you're going to take Thor 2, rotary 1, and you're going to go all the way down until you get to the mod matrix amount. Okay, so you're at the mod 1 destination amount, and that's going to go from 100, or from 0 to 100. Okay, so that's here. And this is going to control your gate length CV. Okay, so you're now controlling that CV on the back here via the Thor. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so that's one tip down. Now we will delete that. And we're going to create a new tip now. This time, we're going to select an instrument, and we're going to find out how we can automate something even if it doesn't have a CV connection. So let's first find a nice expressive. Let's go into the combinators and find some, what kind of sound do we want? Let's go for an ARP. I know Rob at patchaday.com really likes this one, so we'll play this one for him. We'll randomize a pattern. Okay. Now let's take the equalizer. And there's no CV connections on the equalizer. So how do we automate something like parameter 1, the frequency from going left to right? How can we automate that? Well, this is how you do it. You're going to take this and put this into a combinator so that we can program it. We're going to go in, we're going to take the EQ, and we are going to actually create another matrix. Let's create a unipolar curve. Let's take the curve CV, let's go into rotary 1, fully automate it, and let's change to the curve. Create a simple up-down curve. Let's run it. And on the EQ, rotary 1 is going to control parameter 1 frequency. And you can now see that we're controlling it. So what's really going on here is you've got this matrix controlling how this moves. And how it's being done is you're sending the matrix, the curve for the matrix, going into rotary 1, so rotary 1 is being affected. And then rotary 1, we're telling the combinator, rotary 1 is going to control the parametric 1 frequency here. So that is how you control something through CV without actually having a CV connection on the device itself. So I hope that helps you out. I hope that shows you some things that can be done. And I hope you visit me at reason101.net for more tips and tutorials coming your way. Thanks very much for listening.